right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to another Art Talk. So today I wanted to talk about the importance of trying. We have to try things in order to know if we're going to succeed at them or if we're going to fail at them. But if you don't try, you're never going to know. And I think sometimes it's the hardest thing to do because we haven't experienced it before. We haven't done it before. Someone else has done it. But I can tell you, if you don't try, you're going to miss out on potential opportunity. And also remember, if you don't try, someone else will try instead. And it comes into, should I apply for that job? Well, if you don't, someone else will. Should I attempt doing this sort of illustration or drawing something that I haven't ever been approached to do before? Well, if you don't, someone else will try. So giving yourself the opportunity, then you'll know. And it's not always going to work out perfect. It just won't. You might be asked to do something specific. And if you can come in with that mentality that, you know what, I'm going to try and see what happens. Hopefully you could end up, you're not doing anything that's going to jeopardize anything or put you at risk or anyone else at risk. These are things that you got to just think about when you're going to do it, but you try. Like when I got into self-publishing, I tried. I didn't know if it was going to work out. I didn't know if it could be possible, but all I know is that let me try and just see what happens. Let me try putting together my portfolio and sending it out to Warner Brothers and ask someone if they'll look at my portfolio and see what happens. And lo and behold, something happened. Let me try to go for this job at doing caricatures in amusement parks and see if I'll get hired to do that. And that's what it comes down to. And even when you do get being asked to do jobs that you're just uncertain about, I remember distinctly one of my favorite magazines, one of my favorite influences growing up was Mad Magazine. And when I was called upon and emailed and asked if I would do a Mad Magazine illustration, I sort of panicked inside. I was just like, oh my God, this is like the biggest deal for me to do something. And I almost didn't do it. I was almost psyching myself out. But I said, you know what? I got to try. The worst thing that's going to happen is they're just going to say, this is horrible. Sorry, Stephen, it's not going to work out. And that's what you got to always remember. Even though you try these things and someone might have faith in you and you don't have faith in yourself, just the mere fact of trying will only determine the outcome of whether you're going to maybe get hired again by this company or you're not going to get hired again by this company. And that happens, but why not risk it? Why not try these things? And like they say, if at first you don't succeed, try again. And that's our job in this life, is just to try, to experiment, to fail, to succeed, and keep going. I think that's what this life is all about, is the try. And then you're going to know how far you can even push yourself. You might not even know if you can push yourself. And I just was looking at my sweater that I wore today, just thinking of my son, who's now a Marine. He went in and he had no idea if he could do what in the tasks and the things that they've tried to get this 19-year-old to do. And he did it, and he rises above it, and he goes, I don't know if I can do it, but I'm going to try. And it becomes the mental will. It's your willpower that's going to give you that sort of fortitude to move through. And you got to get into the right mindset, because if you are telling yourself, no, this is impossible, this is never going to work out, why would they hire me? They didn't hire so-and-so, so I'm not even going to bother. Well, again, someone else will, and you're going to miss those opportunities. So keep always pushing and searching for those opportunities. Never be afraid to fail. These are things that are going to teach us, that are going to help us rise above and are going to get us to where we need to be in our lives. And that's what's just more important than anything, all right? So think about these things as you're moving forward with whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish in your life. Give it the old college try. See where it takes you. See where it lands you. And that way you risk having the regrets in life that could potentially cause you more harm than good. All right. So make it a great week. Keep on studying. Thanks for being a part of the Silver Join Academy. And I'll talk to you guys next week. Take care.